Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is George Herrera with the Queens Home Team at Keller Williams Realty. In today's video, I'm sharing some information that I hope will be beneficial to some homeowners out there. So what I'm going over today is the property tax exemptions, the New York City property tax exemptions that exist right now. So these are the things that you can apply for if you qualify, and they can actually reduce your property taxes either by a credit, or it could happen by these exemptions can actually get your assessed value reduced, which reduces your property taxes. So in case you don't know about all these, I'm going to go over them, and hopefully if you qualify for one of these, you can apply and get your property taxes reduced. All right, so first one, the star rebate, or the star credit. And you probably have heard of this one if you're a homeowner, but the star rebate is something that you apply for every year. The deadline is March 15th, and this is the eligibility. So it's available to owners of houses, co-ops, and condos with an annual income of $250,000 or less. For co-ops and condos, I know for co-ops many times they actually apply for they get the credit as a whole cooperative, as a building, and then they give it to the owners. They divvy it up. But either way, you can definitely look into it. Doesn't hurt. If you're a residential homeowner, definitely applying for STAR. If you're a condo owner, definitely should apply for STAR every year by March 15th. And it's for annual income of $250,000 or less is the eligibility. Tax savings are approximately $300 a year. And we're in 2024. So as of right now, approximately $300 a year that you'll save. Next thing is the enhanced STAR. So and just in case you're wondering what STAR stands for, it's school tax relief. Yes, so it's the school tax relief credit. So now the enhanced STAR is another exemption, and the eligibility for this one is available to owners of houses, co-ops, condos who are 65 and over. So you have to be 65 and over with an annual income of $99,000 or less. So if your income is $99,000 or less and you're 65 or over, you can apply for the enhanced STAR. The tax savings with the enhanced STAR is approximately $650 a year. So that one's a little more, $650 a year. And the deadline to apply for this one is also March 15th. Okay, next one is the Senior Citizen Homeowner Exemption. The acronym is SCHE, but it's the Senior Citizen Homeowner Exemption. The eligibility for this one is available to owners of houses, co-ops, condos who are 65 and over and have an annual income of $58,000 or less. It's $58,399, but pretty much if you have income of $58,000 or less and you're 65 or over, you would be able to qualify for the Senior Citizen Homeowner Exemption. This one is a really good one because the benefit is that if you qualify, you would actually get your assessed value reduced by 50%. What does that mean? It means it reduces your property taxes by 50% because your taxes are based on the assessed value. So it reduces your assessed value by 50%. And just in case you're wondering if it actually works, we just recently had a homeowner that's in our network that we walked through the process and we helped them to apply for the exemption, and she was able to get approved for the exemption. She got the revised notice of property value with her assessed value cut in half, and her property taxes were half of what they were initially. So definitely something to look into if you qualify. This one, the deadline is also March 15th to apply. All right, next one is going to be the Disabled Homeowner Exemption, the DHE. So the Disabled Homeowner Exemption, this one is available to disabled owners of houses, co-ops, and condos with an annual income of $58,000 or less. So similar to the Senior Citizen Homeowner Exemption, the Disabled Homeowner Exemption is also $58,000 or less, but it doesn't have an age requirement. This one is $58,000 or less. Also, the benefit is that it reduces, if you get approved for it, it reduces your assessed value by 50%. And this deadline is also March 15th. All right, only 3 more left. So here we have the next one is the veterans exemption. This one is available to veteran owners of houses, co-ops, and condos. Their unremarried surviving spouses also qualify, and Gold Star parents. They also would be able to be eligible for this exemption. The level of benefit varies for this one, so you have to apply and find out there, but also deadline March 15th. All right, and the second to last one, we have disabled crime victim and Good Samaritan exemption. So this one actually you may not have heard a lot about, but it does exist for New York City. It's eligible to crime victims and those injured trying to prevent crime or assist a victim. So it's only for civilians. Owner must have modified home to accommodate their disability. And the benefit of this one is compensation for the cost of the renovations to accommodate the disability. And this one deadline is March 15th. And the last one is going to be the clergy exemption, available to members of the clergy or their unremarried surviving spouses that own houses or condos in New York. And this actually, the benefit for this one, it reduces your assessed value, the assessed value of the home by $1,500. Tax savings are approximately $256 a year. And the deadline for this one, also March 15th. So all of these are March 15th. Just set a reminder in your phone just in case you qualify for any of these. Every January 1st, you should set a reminder to go in and apply for any of the property tax exemptions that you qualify for. That way, when your tax bill comes in, it's actually reflective of the exemptions that you qualify for. We've seen a lot of people pay more taxes because they don't apply for them, and they actually are paying the full taxes when they could have them reduced. So make sure you apply for these things every year. Okay, if you have any questions related to property taxes exemptions, your notice of property value, challenging your property taxes, feel free to reach out to us anytime. You can reach us through our website, queenshometeam.com, as always. And what I'll do is I'll also link in the description, I'll put a link to all of these exemptions with specific criteria for eligibility and links to apply in case you want to apply for one of them come January. All right. Thanks as always for tuning in, y'all. Stay tuned for the next episode. Take care and have a great day.